I'm feeling rather excited. I've just had a box land on me and it's coming from the United States of America. It's from the YouTuber BeanMeister22. Let me set up the camera and let's take a look inside. It's pretty tricky to read that customs declaration. I can't tell what's in this box. It's always exciting getting parcels in from overseas, particularly if they're from the USA, because I know there's stuff over there that we don't have in Australia. I wasn't expecting this from the BeanMeister, so it'll be a double surprise for me. Holy what is that? BeanMeister, you nearly killed me. What is that? It's a zombie. Oh God. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? That nearly killed me. I need a new set of underwear. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, BeanMeister22. You've nailed me. That completely got me, and I want to know how you've done this. I probably swore when that thing opened. I've forgotten what I said now. Be a few beeps, I dare say. Oh, you nasty BM22. Look at that. It's a giant rat trap, which has propelled that zombie out of the box. Who'd you learn that one from? Is that some Halloween stunt in the USA? I mean, what happens? What happens if a customs guy comes up and I better check in here for contraband? You know, who knows what's being sent to Australia? And pow! I think every box needs a zombie. Oh, mate, you've done a beauty, I tell you. You are a gem. This is a classic prank. Before I go in and look at the goodies you sent me, let's have a look how you've pulled this little prank off. It looks like you've got 5mm ply there, cut to the shape of the box. You've set a rat trap in there. Horrible things these, when they go off in your hand, you got stinging fingers for hours. You must have laid it in there. Oh boy, this would have been tricky to pull off. And you probably just laid the zombie in, like so. What is this? I mean, come on, give me a break. And then that's what those bits of tape were for. Oh, I see. Okay, so these are the final bits of tape that I've come and cut through, and of course it's sprung on me. This is nasty work, BeanMeister, nasty work. Ho ho! Well, BeanMeister22, you've scared the crap out of me with that. Thank you very much. I don't know if I needed that. At my age, I could have a heart attack. Revenge is best served on a cold plate. If I was you, I'd be very wary of what you open from now on at your place. Well, who else out there knows a good parcel prank? I mean, this one's a killer. I need something to send back to the old BeanMeister, and I want him to be fearful of anything that lands at his house from now on. Well, we better get to what's in this box before we got rudely interrupted by this horrific zombie or whatever it is. And let's have a look what's underneath your gag material. I don't know how that got through customs. I thought they x-rayed and checked everything. Well, first up, after that being so scared, a bit of stress relief. I can pop a few of these. Oh, I'm feeling better already. Nice, good quality bubble wrap. Oh, I can see some yummies in here. Look at that. It's a double. Wow, I've never seen that before. It's a double Ziploc zip bag. What do you call them? Double zips. Interesting. I don't think we've got those where I live, which is Australia. Let me pull out the first one. It's a Kit Kat. We have those here, but it may taste different. The Americans may have a different version to what we have. It probably comes from a different factory. Certainly different packaging, or different looking packaging. Next one. O. Henry bar. I've never seen that here, not even in the specialty shops. It's a peanutty thing, caramel fudge bar. Thank you, BeanMeister. That's lovely. I'm going to have a chocolate feast. A Twix bar. It's a bit of a gay name, isn't it? Twix. Cookie bar. It's interesting. You'd never see the word cookie applied to lollies or chocolates or whatever in Australia, and as people in the UK remind me, they call them sweets. Let's not forget the rest of the world. But Cookie, to me, Cookie, when I see Cookie, I just think of America. I'll be quite honest there. Wow, it's telling you the nutritional value in that, and let's not go there. A Milky Way. This, I know from speaking to people in America, this is totally different to the Milky Way that we have in Australia, which this bar inside here, I believe, is a Mars bar, what we know as a Mars bar. I don't know why in America they don't call it Mars bar. Maybe NASA has the rights over the word Mars. Rich chocolate, creamy caramel, smooth nougat. That sounds like a Mars bar, but it's been titled Milky. It's interesting here, green and brown. You don't often see that colour combination in packaging, and packaging's where it's all at, the way things look. Snickers bar, we certainly have those here. This is interesting, it's nearly 60 grams. I'm always looking, I don't understand imperial or ounces and all the rest of it. That's sort of like the size, the big bars that we used to have here, which is sadly no longer. Let's not get caught up in that subject. A Butterfingers bar. I definitely want to try one of these. They are not sold in Australia unless you go to a specialty shop. They are deadly expensive here. I'm very curious. It's funny, I didn't think I was affected by advertising on the internet until one of my videos got ripped off and Nestle had advertising all wrapped around it on the Yahoo site. And I kept seeing Butterfingers and I think, well, I would need to try one. I need to buy one. And in essence, I actually spoke to Beanmeister 22 about this, and of course he has sent me out some. And it's nice to see. And there's a monster one here. That's huge, actually. That's massive. How many grams in that? 104.8 grams. That would be banned in Australia. Everything, all we seem to get is tiny stuff now. That's massive. That's enough to feed 2 families. Yeah, interesting. What's in crisp? What's it? Chunky, peanutty, buttery. Whatever that. Yeah, peanuts is a big thing, isn't it? What's this one? A Reese's bar. Look at that, peanuts again. Sort of interesting. Peanutty stuff isn't that popular in Australia, or maybe I'm wrong, or maybe it's just me. But if you went to the confectionery or candy or sweets aisle, you'd actually find it hard to find a peanutty theme to things. You can buy those here, but you've got to go to specialty shops, which are very few and far between. Let's pull this out here. A big bag of little tiny Butterfingers. I can share those around with some friends over here that I know. He's been Beanmeister, a lovely gentleman, apart from the zombie. Oh, this is good stuff. I can see this is cool. Let me pull out, having a struggle tying here. This is Brick Arms Desert Camo, little guns for minifigures and whatnot. My daughter will love those. Yes, she loves guns on her Lego stuff. Although Lego seems to struggle with that idea, especially the police force. There's a minifigure there. I think the Beanmeister spoke about this guy. Right now I've got no idea what he's called or who he is, but he carries an awesome gun. And that's actually very impressive. The Lego police force are going to be armed to the hilt now. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to get in trouble for this, I know. Ah yes, this relates to the thing that jumped me at the start. Oh, you trickster. What am I going to do? And look what's in there. Oh, there's a head. There's some sort of... Man, there's an arsenal of stuff. Do you need all that to kill zombies? I know what that is. That's a cricket bat. I can see a baseball bat. There's machetes, there's guns, there's... It's actually quite an evil little pack. That'd really make the police force... Wow, that'd really pack out my Lego police force. They wouldn't have any troubles rounding up those robbers from now on. You know, now that you can look and see how simple this is, I wonder if anyone's selling this sort of thing where it's all in one, where it's some sort of device to jump whatever. It could be a spider. I'd put a spider in personally. But I don't know, a rat trap's fairly brutal and unforgiving. If you ever get nailed by a rat trap, you certainly never forget it. But I don't know, what happens when customs people come through and they x-ray your box? Something strange come up in the x-ray. Yeah, something strange, alright. It's a zombie attached to a rat trap. I mean, how would you be opening the box and that? You'd still get a fright, even if you had half a suspicion of what was in there. Well, Beanmeister, you have made my day. thank you very much for what you sent me, and I tell you what, I'll never forget this. Having this parcel from United States has revealed something to me which is quite interesting. The Beanmeister paid $23.92. This came by air and it arrived here within a week. The weight of the parcel is 1.156 kilograms. Our currencies, the US dollar and the American currency, are equal, and they have been for some time now, for a long period of time actually. Look at the pricing. I had a quote done to send this box back to the United States of the same weight. Look at the prices here. This is a joke. By sea, 60 to 90 days, $25. That straight away, that's more than what the Beanmeister paid to fly it to me. By air, the standard email, $37.50. By registered post, which is the way I would send parcels around the world, $43.25 for this tiny box. I mean, give me a break. If you want to get it there real fast, you're paying $81.20. I mean, I don't know what to say. Can anybody explain this? Like, does this post going to the United States, is there headwinds or something? I mean, what's going on here? Why is the postage so different? And I bet you, I absolutely guarantee to you, nobody can explain the difference between that figure there. And let's say if we send it, let's even $37.50 if I just send a normal parcel. I mean, give me a break. Can somebody explain that for me, please?
I will.
Oh dear, let's have a look at how you pulled this prank off. You've used a bit of ply above the stuff you've sent me. Looks like about 5mm, who knows what that is in Imperial. You've grabbed a very nasty and powerful rat trap. I mean, these these are horrible things. Oh dear. Just, I suppose you've set it, but you haven't set that arm, and then you've come in with your... Oh! Just got done by that rat trap on the thumb. It's really stinging like mad. You gotta be really careful if you're playing with rat traps.
I will.